Hey, welcome to the channel. You're watching DIY for Life. Here is my modest size garden in Japan. Got my vegetable beds over here, which I built out of salvaged bricks a few years ago. And I got a nice little setup for gardening. And my lawn, which certainly by American standards is quite small, but for Japan it's a nice size yard. We're just about in the rainy season now, so it's not an ideal time to cut the grass, but it's always a challenge between the weather. As you can see, I've got a kind of a mix of clover and some Kentucky bluegrass mix going on here. I planted just a few years ago, and after a lot of weeding, it's covered over pretty well. And here is my mower. This is a Fiskars reel mower, which I brought back from the States on my checked baggage a few years ago. It was just at the legal weight limit. But these things are kind of hard to find in Japan, and people don't have lawns, so bringing it in from the States was the best option. I like the Fiskars stuff. I've got a Fiskars hatchet here and a big axe that I use for processing firewood. So big fan of Fiskars things. They're not real expensive, but I think good quality. The mower, it's probably not as good as a gas mower, but since my lawn is pretty small, it kind of does the trick. There are some drawbacks to it, which I'll show you in a minute. I also use this, I think it's a Japanese brand, but I bought it at the Costco here. It's an electric cutter, so I kind of half use the mower, and then I kind of go around with the electric cutter, and I get the kind of difficult to reach spots. The little slope I have in front of the pond is a bit tough to do with the Fiskars mower because it's a little bit of an angle, and it's kind of hard to push the mower on a slope. And then on the other side of the house over here, I've got a little bit of grass, and certainly that slope is a bit tough to navigate with the push mower, so I use the electrical trimmer. Not very many people have lawns in Japan, just because it's not really a thing here, and most people don't have space, or they live in an urban environment. They just pave over everything or put gravel down. But I wanted to have a lawn, and I'm pretty happy with the way it's turned out. The Fiskars mower is a nice little thing. You can raise and lower it all the way down, and as you push it, it spins, and it's got a fixed cutter blade back there, and these blades which spin as you push it, and kind of do a pretty good job of cutting the grass. I did also buy this reel mower blade maintenance kit, which is for sharpening. You can adjust the spacing of the mower with this bolt here, which I've never actually done, but you can check on YouTube for videos made by Fiskars showing exactly how to do that. As I said, it's a bit wet right now, so maybe not ideal for cutting the grass, but because it's kind of the cool, rainy season before the real hot months, I want to keep the grass pretty short. The clover is sort of taking over from the Kentucky grass. You can see that the Kentucky grass is here, and the clover likes to spread out, so sometimes I have to kind of pull some of the clover tendrils out in order to stop them from taking over completely, because I do want some of the grass. And as you can see, the grass, some of it kind of grows up and some of it grows at an angle, so it doesn't all get cut very well with the Fiskars. But I'll show you what kind of job it does, and can enjoy watching me push the mower around. After about 20 or 30 minutes, good exercise, worked up a sweat. That's what it looks like with the Fiskars reel mower. You know, it does kind of just push over some of the grass, but does a reasonably good job of getting the lawn kind of in a good enough state. Obviously, I have to edge with the electric mower around the fence and kind of on the slope and around the raised beds. So I'll do that in a minute. But first, I think it's a good idea to you know, clean off the blades. Just get a hose in there and get all the wet grass and let it dry off, and then maybe hit the blades with a little light oil just to protect it from rusting. So I'll do that, and then I will get out the electric mower and clean up around the beds and make it look real pretty. So here's one of these 18-volt electric trimmers. Some of them use a plastic string. This one uses these plastic blades, which I kind of have to replace fairly often. I bought some new generic ones and see how they do. But I get about maybe 20-30 minutes of runtime out of this, which generally is just about enough time to kind of complete the job. Sometimes I need to charge it up and do it again for the other side of the house. But yeah, this kind of helps get the parts around the fence and the brick wall. I do recommend, it's not real loud, but I like to have a little ear protection just to kind of calm things down. And eye protection is a good idea as well if you have, you know, small rocks or sticks that they might shoot up in the air. So better safe than sorry. So I'll get trimming, and you can have another look at final touches. Okay, well, I ran out of batteries on the trimmer, but I got most of the job done. Just took 20-30 minutes with the Fiskars and another 20 or 30 minutes with the electric trimmer. Probably have to charge it up one more time just to get the odd stray blade of grass and get everything kind of looking ship shape. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. If you're interested in a reel mower, I think the Fiskars is a good choice. Certainly if you have a small kind of flat grassy area, it'll do the trick for you. And the electric trimmers also are a very helpful tool. Certainly if you have a bigger space, then maybe you want to go gas. But for me, here in Japan, I like the Fiskars. So if you're interested in a high quality reel mower, I can recommend it. And these 18-volt electric trimmers are also good things. So hopefully you enjoyed watching the video. And if you do, please give me a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.